Hey, you. Finally awake. You were trying to cross the border, right? Walked right into that Imperial ambush, same as us. And that thief over there.
Damn you Stormcloaks. SKYrim was fine until you came along. Empire was nice and lazy. If they hadn't been looking for you, could have stolen that horse and been halfway to Hammerfell. You there, you and me, we shouldn't be here. It's these Stormcloaks the Empire wants.
We're all brothers and sisters in binds now, thief.
Shut up back there.
What's wrong with him, huh?
Watch your tongue. You're speaking to Ulfric Stormcloak, the true High King.
Ulfric? The Jarl of Windhelm? You're the leader of the rebellion. But if they captured you... Oh God, where are they taking us?
I don't know where we're going, but Sovngarde awaits.
No, this can't be happening. This isn't happening.
Hey, what village are you from, horse thief?
Why do you care?
A Nord's last thoughts should be of home.
Rorikstead. I'm from Rorikstead.
General Tullius, sir. The headsman is waiting.
Good. Let's get this over with.
Sure. Mara, Debella, Kinneriv, Akatosh, Divines, please help me.
Look at him. General Tullius, the military governor. And it looks like the Thalmor are with him. Damn elves. I bet they had something to do with this. This is Helgen. I used to be sweet on a girl from here. Wonder if Vilod is still making that mead with juniper berries mixed in. Funny. When I was a boy, Imperial walls and towers used to make me feel so safe.
Who are they, Dan? Where are they going?
To go inside.
Why? I want to watch the soldiers.
Inside the house. Now.
Yes, Papa.
Get these prisoners out of the carts. Move it!
Why are we stopping?
Why do you think? End of the line. Let's go. Shouldn't keep the gods waiting for us.
No, wait! We're not rebels!
Face your death with some courage, thief.
You've got to tell them, we weren't with you! This is a mistake!
Step towards the block when we call your name. One at a time.
Empire loves their damn lists.
Ulfric Stormcloak, Jarl of Windhelm.
It has been an honor, Jarl Ulfric.
Ralof of Riverwood. Lokir of Rorikstead.
No, I'm not a rebel! You can't do this!
Halt!
You're not gonna kill me!
Archers! Anyone else feel like running?
Wait. You there. Step forward. Who are you? You with one of the trade caravans, Khajiit? Your kind always seems to find trouble. Captain, what should we do? She's not on the list.
Forget the list. She goes to the block.
By your orders, Captain. I'm sorry. We'll make sure your remains are returned to elsewhere. Follow the captain, prisoner.
Ulfric Stormcloak. Some here in Helgen call you a hero, but a hero doesn't use a power like the voice to murder his king and usurp his throne. You started this war, plunged Skyrim into chaos, and now the Empire is going to put you down and restore the peace.
What was that?
It's nothing. Carry on.
Yes, General Tullius. Give them their last rites.
As we commend your souls to Aetherius, blessings of the 8 divines upon
For the love of Talos, shut up and let's get this over.
learn our... as you wish.
Come on! I haven't got all morning. My ancestors are smiling at me, Imperials. Can you say the same?
You Imperial bastards!
Justice!
Death to the Stormcloaks!
As fearless in death as he was in life.
Next, the cat!
Here it is again. Did you hear that?
I said, next prisoner!
To the block, prisoner. Nice and easy.
What in oblivion is that?
Sentries, what do you see?
It's in the clouds!
Dragon!
Come on, the gods won't give us another chance. This way!
What is that thing? Could the legends be true?
Legends don't burn down bridges. We need to move, now!
Up through the tower. Let's go! We just need to move.
See the inn on the other side? Jump through the roof and keep going.
Just walk towards me! Come on! Hemi, you need to get over here! Now! That boy, you're doing great! Torol! God! Everyone stop! Still alive, prisoner? Keep close to me if you want to stay that way. Gunnar, take care of the boy. I have to find General Tullius and join the defense.
Gods guide you, Hadvar.
Stay close to the wall! Quickly, follow me!
Getting you out of here. Hadvar! Into the keep!
It's you and me, prisoner! Stay close! Traitor! Out of my way!
We're escaping now. You're not stopping us this time. What does it take to kill this monster?
Fine! I hope that dragon takes you all to Sovereign Guard!
You, come on! Into the keep!
With me, prisoner! Let's go!
Cut you loose inside! Come on!
We'll meet again in Sovngarde, brother. Looks like we're the only ones who made it. That thing was a dragon, no doubt. Just like the children's stories and the legends. The harbingers of the end times. We better get moving. Come here. Let me see if I can get those bindings off. There you go. May as well take Gunnar's gear. He won't be needing it anymore. All right. Get that armor on, and give that axe a few swings. I'm going to see if I can find some way out of here. Ah, this one's locked. Let's see about that gate. Damn. No way to open this from our side.
Come on,
The
soldier!
Imperials!
Keep moving!
Take cover!
Get this gate open.
Imperial dog!
Kill you!
That it? That your best?
Maybe... These Imperials had the key. Unlock that door and let's get out of here. That's it. Come on, let's get out of here before the dragon brings the whole tower down on our heads.
All you've got? Gods, no! Son of
a storeroom. See if you can find any potions. We'll need them. Done? Let's get moving. Troll's blood. It's a torture room.
Won't take us alive!
Come on.
No! Damn you! Yo. Ulfric with you? No. I haven't seen him since the dragon showed up.
Wait. Looks like there's something in this cage. Ah, it's locked. See if you can get it open. Get some picks. We might need that gold once we get out. Grab anything useful and let's go. This way.
Orders are to wait until General Tullius arrives.
I'm not waiting to be killed by a dragon. We need to pull back. The prisoners are escaping.
Comes through here. Arrows fly to both.
Let's see where this goes. Doesn't go anywhere. Guess we better try this way. I hate those devils. Too many eyes, you know? Hold up! There's a bear just ahead. See her? I'd rather not tangle with her right now. Let's try to sneak by. Just take it nice and slow. Watch where you step. Sneaking is overrated, eh? Like the way out. Knew we'd make it. Wait! There he goes. Looks like he's gone for good this time. No way to know if anyone else made it out alive. But this place is going to be swarming with Imperials soon enough. We better clear out of here. My sister, Gerda, runs the mill in Riverwood, just up the road. I'm sure she'd help you out. It's probably best if we split up. Good luck. I wouldn't have made it without your help today. You know, you should go to Windhelm and join the fight to free Skyrim. You've seen the true face of the Empire here today. If anyone will know what the coming of the dragon means, it's Ulfric.
Now ain't this a surprise?
Someone will wander in here. The entrance isn't exactly hidden, you know. Huh?
Go ahead! Try and fight back!
Dead. Their eyes peeled. Don't. Huh?
Give up while you still can! Bad time to get lost, friend.
there.
It belongs to the Nords!
What? What is it now, Mother?
It was as big as the mountain and black as night. It flew right over the barrow.
Dragons now, is it? Please, Mother. If you keep on like this, everyone in town will think you're crazy. And I've got better things to do than listen to more of your fantasies.
You'll see. It was a dragon. It'll kill us all, and then you'll believe me. Nobody believes me, but I tell you, I saw a dragon. Did you hear? The Riverwood trader was robbed. Poor Lucan was torn to pieces.
Papa says we're too friendly with strangers. But you seem alright.
Ain't every day we get visitors in Riverwood. I see no harm in it, if you have the skill. The grindstone will improve your weapons. If you've got the raw materials. You can... Girded, she and Hod run the mill. Yes, actually. How about you smith me an iron
My father is
dagger?
Alvor, the blacksmith.
Here's everything you need
I'm
to
his
make one.
assistant.
Go.
I mean
Till
apprentice.
next time. What is it, woman? Stand drunk on the job again? Not bad. Reminds me when I first started smithing. What? Not bad, but it's a little dull. How about you sharpen it up? Just need a bit of metal and the grindstone over there. Until
Someday,
next.
I'm going to
You
forge
looking
my
for
own
it?
sword.
This looks good. You put time into your blades. They'll serve you well when you need them. You want to keep helping? How about you make some armor? Let's start by tanning some leather on the rack.
Papa says I'm not ready for weapons, so I make lots of horseshoes and hobnails. Papa says I'm too friendly with strangers.
Ah, good.
But you seem
A
alright.
lot of weapons and armor need leather for straps. Let's see if you can make a hide helmet. Here's the rest of what you need.
Mama doesn't think I'm girlish. That's just girl talk.
You the sneaky... Huh. Let's improve the fit. Take this leather to the workbench over there.
My
Until
father
next
is
time.
Alvor, the blacksmith. I'm his assistant. I mean apprentice.
Whatever you need. Highly smear if it's simple and... Oh, I can forge it. You have talent. Keep working at your craft, and you'll be a fine smith one day. Why don't you keep that dagger and helmet? Maybe you'll remember me when you're making Skyforge steel, huh? Now, Raylo, what's going on? You two look pretty well done in.
New to Riverwood? If you're looking... Of course. Here's the key to the house. Stay as long as you like. If there's anything else you need, just let me know. Oh, what's this all about? What are you two doing here? A dragon? In Helgen? It can't be. Although, it would explain what I saw earlier, flying down the valley from the south. I thought I must have just been seeing things. I don't know why, but I actually believe you. You've got the look of someone who's just seen a dragon. Things just go from bad to worse. First the war, now dragons. What's this world coming to? The Jarl needs to know if there's a dragon on the loose. Riverwood is defenseless. We need to get word to Jarl Balgruuf in Whiterun to send whatever troops he can. If you'll do that for me, I'll be in your debt.
I can't remember when I last slept. Where to start? Well, the news you heard about Ulfric was true. The Imperials ambushed us outside Darkwater Crossing. Like they knew exactly where we'd be. That was... 2 days ago now. We stopped in Helgen this morning, and I thought it was all over. Had us lined up to the headsman's block and ready to start chopping.
The cowards.
They wouldn't dare give Ulfric a fair trial. Treason for fighting for your own people. All of Skyrim would have seen the truth then. But then, out of nowhere, a dragon attacked.
When your friend told me, I didn't believe it at first either.
I can hardly believe it myself. And I was there. As strange as it sounds, we'd be dead if not for that dragon. In the confusion, we managed to slip away. Are we really the first to make it to Riverwood?
Nobody else has come up the South Road today, as far as I know.
Good. Maybe we can lay up for a while. I hate to put your family in danger, Gerda, but...
Nonsense. You and your friend are welcome. I'm glad to help any way I can. Cross the river and then head north. You'll see Whiterun on its hill as you pass the falls. Jarl Balgruf? I don't mean to be disrespectful, as he's ruled Whiterun Hold well for years, but he seems in over his head now. He's been trying to stay out of the war, but it can't last. He's going to have to pick a side. I'm afraid he's going to make the wrong choice. I wouldn't say that, but it's hard to believe that even Balgruf would choose Elisif over Ulfric. Of course, Ulfric's cause is just. It's time for Skyrim to rid itself of the Empire. The Empire may have been good for Skyrim once upon a time, but those days are long past. Banning the war... I'm glad Ralof is helping drive them out of here. If I was a bit younger, I might have joined the fight myself. It's my mill. Some folks thinks it's my town too, but it ain't. The Jarl in Whiterun owns the land and the town. I just pay the taxes. I suppose she's Jarl Elisif now. She married High King Turug just before Ulfric killed him. The Empire supports her claim to be High Queen. I don't really have anything against her. Not her fault that her husband Turug was bought and paid for by the Empire. But she's nothing but a puppet for the Empire now, with her husband Turug dead. Ulfric will make sure she never takes the throne as High Queen. Some say murdered, but it was a lawful challenge in the old way. Ulfric called him out as a traitor to Skyrim, and killed him in single combat. If Torrig couldn't defend his throne, he had no business being High King. No, not until the moot meets to choose another, and it won't meet until one side or the other wins the war. Don't worry, though. Ulfric is our rightful High King. He'll drive out the Empire, and Skyrim will have peace at last. And by supplies, I suppose you mean weapons and armor? Alvor can help you out. He's our blacksmith. Like I said, I'm glad to help in any way I can. Help yourself to whatever you need within reason. Any friend of Ralof's is a friend of mine.
So you saw a dragon, did you? Tell me, what was it like? As big as a house? Well, I'll be. That'd be a sight to see. Not that I actually want to see one, understand. I hope that dragon stays far away from here.
I'm glad to help any way I can.
I knew we could count on you. I told you my sister would help us out. Just head north. You can't miss it. It's the capital of Whiterun Hold. Jarl Balgruf still hasn't declared for one side or the other. So at least you won't run into any Imperials along the way. Seriously? You don't know? That was Ulfric Stormcloak himself. Right. The leader of our fight against the Empire. I forget that most people don't know what he looks like, except for those Imperial wanted posters. I was assigned to Ulfric's guard. We were on our way to Darkwater Crossing, in the south of Eastmarch. The Imperials were waiting for us. As pretty an ambush as I ever saw. We were outnumbered 5 to 1 at least. Ulfric ordered us to stop fighting. Didn't want us all to die for nothing, I guess. I thought they were taking us south to Cyrodiil, parade us in front of the Emperor. But then, we stopped in Helgen, and you know the rest. What? Oh, hardly. I don't think even Ulfric could pull a dragon out of his pocket. Lucky for us it attacked when it did, eh? I wasn't looking forward to getting a shave from the Imperial headsman. Damn right. You don't have to be a Nord to fight for Skyrim's freedom. You should come to Windhelm with me and join the fight to free Skyrim. You've seen the true face of the Empire here today. If anyone will know what the coming of the dragon means, it's Ulfric. I hope so. Skyrim needs people like you to fight for her freedom. Come on, we better get moving.
I ought to get back to work before I'm missed, but did anyone else escape? Did Ulfric?
Don't worry. I'm sure he made it out. It'll take more than a dragon to stop Ulfric's Stormcloak. I'll let them into the house and, you know, show them where everything is.
Help them drink up our mead, you mean? Good luck, brother. I'll see you later.
Don't worry about me. I know how to lay low.
Feindal thinks he can... Sure. What can I do for you?
Not to.
The ale is going bad. We need to get a new batch.
You look like a traveler. Someone that has seen faraway places and heard new...
Yep,
Truly?
ale's going bad.
So maybe my mother isn't crazy after all. You had best tell the Jarl in Whiterun. He needs to know about this.
Give me a mug of ale.
Coming right up.
Give me a mug of ale.
Coming right up.
We drink to our youth, to days come and gone, for the age of aggression is just about done. We'll drive out the Stormcloaks and restore what we own. With our blood and our steel, we will take back our home. Down with Ulfric, the killer of kings. On the day of your death, we will drink and we'll sing. We're the children of Skyrim, and we fight all our lives. And when Sovngarde beckons, every one of us dies. Hopes and our dreams.
What are you? Got any ale or mead? All right, then.
Faendal thinks he can woo Camilla Valerius knows I'm the best man in Riverwood. That elf is kidding himself if he thinks she would choose him over me. I've seen him sneaking over to the Riverwood trader to speak with her when I'm not around. He's wasting his time. Is that sarcasm? I've heard better wisecracks from Orgnar. Still, you have a point. Camilla letting Faendal visit her isn't a good thing for me. Here, let me give you a particularly venomous letter. Say it's from Faendal. That should get Camilla to stop inviting the elf over. At the Bard's College in Solitude. They train bards and skalds like myself. If you go there, talk to Viarmo. He's the headmaster. Lucan's got a little bit of everything at the Riverwood Trader. If you need weapons or armor, see Alvor, the blacksmith. Until next time. This is a local favorite and one of the first songs I ever learned. Ragnar
We got rooms and food. Drink, too. I cook. Ain't much else to tell. Long as you clean up. You know how to use it, right? Mix a couple of ingredients together, see what happens. A little wheat and blisterwort makes a healing potion, if you didn't know. We have plenty of ingredients for sale, too. Let's sate that appetite,
Now I think it's high time that you lie down and bleed.
Here, take a look at this. Some of the Jarl's men came by and left this bounty letter.
As the brave lass Matilda charged in full of zeal.
There have been whispers. A boy up in Windhelm, name of Aventus Aretino, been trying to contact the Dark Brotherhood. Have you seen that shrine of Azura? They say the Dark Elves built it after they fled from Morrowind. Sight to see. Lucan at the Riverwood Trader had his store broken into the other night. Oddly enough, barely anything's been stolen. Nobody trusts those mages way up north in their college. Gods only know what they do up there. Word is, Ulfric Stormcloak escaped from the Imperials. War's only gonna get worse now. Looking to blow yourself up? I hear that's what magic does to you. There's a college in Winterhold that teaches magic, unless that blew up too. Be a lot safer just to have the Jarl's wizard teach you a thing or two. Until next time.
You're that visitor, Ben Pope. Word is Ulfric Stormcloak escaped from the Imperials. War's only going to get worse now.
This is a local favorite and one of the first songs I ever learned. Ragnar the Red. Oh, there once was a hero named Ragnar the Red who came riding to Whiterun from old Rorikstead. And the
Can I help you? Papas isn't too friendly with strangers.
No.
But you seem alright.
You need to leave.
My father is Alvor, the blacksmith. I'm his assistant. I mean apprentice.
Whatever you need. Buy Ysmir if it's simple and strong. I
You
can
need a
forge it.
lead.
Mm-hmm.
You...
Well, one of us has to do something.
I said no. No adventures, no theatrics, no thief chasing.
Well, what are you going to do then, huh? Let's hear it.
We are done talking about this. Oh, a customer. Sorry you had to hear that.
Maybe you could talk some sense into my pig... What are you talking about? What's in the letter? Oh my. He wanted me to think Fandal wrote this? Thank you for telling me the truth. Could you talk to Fandal as well? I'm sure he'll want to thank you for standing up for him.
Well, I don't... yeah, we did have a bit of a break-in. We still have plenty to sell. Robbers were only after one thing. An ornament. Solid gold in the shape of a dragon's claw. You could? I've got some coin coming in from my last shipment. It's yours if you bring my claw back. Now, if you're going to get those thieves, you should head to Bleak Falls Barrow, northeast of town.
Lucan?
Yes. So now you don't have to go, do you?
Oh, really? Well, I think your new helper here needs
Show
help.
those... I think I have a few old spell... Well, no, I... By the 8, fine. But only to the edge of town. Careful with that!
We have to go through town and across the bridge to get to Bleak Falls Barrow. You can see it from here, though. The mountain just over the buildings. Those thieves must be mad hiding out there. Those old crypts are filled with nothing but traps, trolls, and who knows what else.
there, fellow traveler. One itinerant Ah, well, afraid not. But if you're... Some may find their inspiration tucked away in tomes, or by carousing in the city.
I'm just a poor old woman, dear. No need to trouble yourself with me.
Now ain't this a surprise? What you want?
I'll paint the snow with your blood.
Damn you! You'll make a fine rock. No more! I yield! I yield!
good fight.
for our sake. You, over here. It's coming loose. I can feel it. You fool. Why should I share the treasure with anyone?
sooner you... I'm gonna put this back where it belongs. I'll never forget this. You've done a great thing for me and my sister.
It means so much to us to have the claw back where it belongs. Thank you.
Trouble to bring you these fine goods. Come and see what they're offering.
Halt! City's closed with the dragons about.
Official business only. Fine. But we'll be keeping an eye on you.
We'll pay whatever it takes, but we must have more swords for the Imperial soldiers.
I just can't fill an order that size on my own. Why don't you swallow that stubborn pride of yours and ask Yorland Greymane for help?
I'd sooner bend my knee to Ulfric's Stormcloak. Besides, Greymane would never make steel for the Legion.
Have it your way. I'll take the job, but don't expect a miracle.
Greymane or Battleborn? Got stones in your ears? I asked what side you're on. Greymane or Battleborn? New in town, huh? Whiterun's got two clans, both old and both respected. Difference is, the Greymanes turned their backs on the Empire, and we Battleborn stayed loyal. So I'll ask again, Greymane or Battleborn? Then you're either a Stormcloak sympathizer or a fool. Either way, you're no friend of mine. Long live the Empire.
Got some good pieces out here. It's a sword. I made it for the... Listen, could you take the... Thanks. Don't forget to check inside the shop if you need anything.
Well met, Traveler. What brings you to Whiterun? A pity. And words I hear too often. But there's no shame in it. One of them dragons comes calling in Whiterun. The place will go up like tinder. Aye, that I do. Half all my life. We Battleborns have been here since the beginning, along with the Greymanes. Our family's been close as kin for generations, but Ulfric Stormcloak's uprising, they're saying dragons have returned to Skyrim. Ain't sure if they're... If by work, you mean testing your steel in bloody battle.
Evgir Ornslad has come
It's
at
not
last.
easy being a
The
woman in
season-
Skyrim.
Life's hard enough. That bard Mikhail is begging for a dagger up against his throat, the way he goes on about me. I heard him boasting at the Bannered Mare, saying he'll conquer me as a true Nord conquers any harsh beast. Huh! If you want to try, go right ahead. I don't think anything will get through that thick skull of his, though. You've got... They'll never understand. Right now, all that matters is my daughter Mila. No man's going to get between me and my little girl.
Finest cuts? Oh, yes. That's why my brother and I opened a... He tends the store, and I've got this stall.
Can you believe those pathetic Greymanes still show their face in public?
Oh, thank you. Divines bless your kind heart.
I'm as much a Nord as the next man, but I'm no fool. I don't live in the past like the great. Watch yourself.
I breathe now in royalty and reshape this land which is mine. For you, Red Legion.
Don't you go tracking your dirty boots on my clean floor. Keep your hands to yourself.
If my cleaning gets in your way, just say the word and I'll be off.
What would you
You
have
have
me
to
do
listen.
then? Nothing?
My lord, please. This is no time for rash action. I just think we need more information before we act. I just...
All this standing around
Who's
is
this
rubbish.
then?
We should be taking the fight to the Stormcloaks.
Oh.
What's the meaning of this interruption? Jarl Balgrup is not receiving visitors. As House Carl, my job is to deal with all dangers that threaten the Jarl or his people. So you have my... You know about Helgen? The Jarl will want to speak to you personally. Approach.
So, you were at Helgen. You saw this dragon with your own eyes? By Ysmir, Irileth was right. What do you say now, Proventus? Shall we continue to trust in the strength of our walls against the dragon?
My lord, we should send troops to Riverwood at once. It's in the most immediate danger.
The Jarl of Falkreath will view that as a provocation. He'll assume we're preparing to join Ulfric's side and attack him. We should not...
I'll not stand idly by while the dragon burns my hold and slaughters my people. Irileth, send a detachment to Riverwood at once.
Yes, my Jarl.
If you'll excuse me, I'll return to my duties.
That would be best. Well done. You sought me out on your own initiative. You've done Whiterun a service. I won't forget it. Here, take this as a small token of my esteem. There is another thing you could do for me. Suitable for someone of your particular talents, perhaps. Come, let's go find Farengar, my court wizard. He's been looking into a matter related to these dragons and rumors of dragons.
All you ever do is complain about what you want. You're a spoiled baby. I'm going to tell Father you said that. He'll tan your hide for sure.
I serve Jarl from Adria? Ah, this must be that... Thank you. Please, take these few coins for services rendered. Enjoy your visit to Dragon's Reach.
Farengar.
Come to Dragon's Reach to discuss the ongoing hostilities.
Dragon.
Ah, indeed? The Jarl. Oh yes, he must be referring to my research into the dragons. Yes, I could use someone to fetch something for me. Well, when I say fetch, I really mean delve into a dangerous ruin in search of an ancient stone tablet that may or may not actually be there. Straight to the point, eh? No need for tedious hows and whys. I like that. Leave those details to your betters, am I right? I, learned of... Go to Bleak Falls Barrow. Find this tablet. Ah, the Dragon Stone of Bleak Falls Barrow. That is where...
Farengar.
I wonder what Irileth is so excited about.
Farengar,
Another wanderer.
One of
here
the
to
new
lick my
servants?
father's boots. Good job.
Dragon. How exciting. Where was it seen? Well, what would it do?
Divine's All bless this you. standing May around the is ground you rubbish. walk.
We should
I
be taking
serve
the
Jarl
fight to the
Balgrove
stronghold.
as steward.
no, we can stop it. Let's go.
Another wanderer, here to lick my father's boots. Father
Not
says
now.
I'm too young to train with the sword, so I practice with my fists.
So, Irileth tells me you came from the Western Watchtower?
Absurd that you can't cook good sweet rolls.
Tell him
in
what
the
you told
skeever
me
hole of a city.
about the dragon.
Another
that's
wanderer,
right.
here to lick my
Sword
father's
coming from the
boots.
south.
Good.
It was fast. Faster than anything I've ever seen.
What did it do? Is it attacking the Watchtower?
No, my lord. It was just circling overhead when I left. I never ran so fast in my life. I thought it would come after me, for sure.
Good work, son. We'll take it from here. Head down to the barracks for some food and rest. Irileth, you'd better gather some guardsmen and get down there.
I've already ordered my men to muster near the main gate.
Good. Don't There's no time to stand on ceremony, my friend. I need your help again. I want you to go with Irileth and help her fight this dragon. You survived Helgen, so you have more experience with dragons than anyone else here. But I haven't forgotten the service you did for me in retrieving the Dragon Stone for Farengar. As a token of my esteem, I have instructed Avenici that you are now permitted to purchase property in the city. And please, accept this gift from my personal armory.
I should come along. I would very much like to see this dragon.
No, I can't afford to risk both of you. I need you here working on ways
I'll
to
see you at
defend
the
city
Watchtower
against
as soon as the
dragon.
rest of the men have gathered.
As you command.
One last thing, Irileth. This isn't a death or glory mission. I need to know what we're dealing with.
Don't worry, my lord. I'm very sorry.
All this standing around is rubbish.
Splendid.
Should be taking
There's
the
a house
fight to the
available right now. Very well. Just let me know when you have the necessary funds. Enjoy. Visit to Dragon's Reach.
They say Helgen got hit by a dragon. One of those horrors comes here. We'll be ready. Brigands I can handle. But this talk of dragons? World's gone mad.
Good luck. I hope you get there in time.
Welcome. Let me know if you want anything. Think I got
my
favorite around here somewhere.
buddy. Let's get
I'm a bard by trade. Carlotta put you up to this, didn't she? I'm sorry, but that fiery widow is mine. She just doesn't know it yet.
Sadia, dear?
Yes, Mum?
Maybe you're right.
Running low on the Blackbriar
I guess I just didn't want anyone to think I couldn't handle on On my honor, I won't bother Carlotta ever again. It's the leaving that's hardest. This is an ode
I've got
to
a...
Skyrim's
Really?
staunch protectors.
I'd thank the gods, but I'll settle for thanking you. Here's some coin for your help.
Today's come and gone.
All right, then.
For the age of aggression.
Foolish old woman. You know
I work with my mother.
nothing of our struggles, our
Fun
suffering.
Party.
No signs of any dragon right now, but it sure looks like he's been here. I know it looks bad, but we've got to figure out what happened, and if that dragon is still skulking around somewhere. Spread out and look for survivors. We need to know what we're dealing with.
No, get back. It's still here somewhere. Corky and Todd just got grabbed when they tried to make a run for it. Kinneret, save us. Here he comes again. can't believe it. You're Dragonborn. In the very oldest tales, back from when there were still dragons in Skyrim, that's what you did, isn't it? Absorb the dragon's power. There's only one way to find out. Try to shout. According to the old legends, only the Dragonborn can shout without training, the way the dragons do. My grandfather used to tell stories about the Dragonborn. Those born with the dragon blood, like old Tiber said. There weren't any dragons then, idiot. They're just coming back now for the first time in forever. But the old tales tell of the Dragonborn who could kill dragons and steal their power. You must be one.
What do you say, Irla? Being awfully quiet.
Some of you would be better off keeping quiet than flapping your gums on matters you don't know anything about.
We taught that dragon not to mess with Whiterun, didn't
And that's
we?
something I definitely... But I don't need some mythical dragonborn. Someone who can put down a dragon is more than enough for me.
You wouldn't understand, Housecar. You ain't an orc.
I've been all across Tamriel. I've seen plenty of things just as outlandish as this. I'd advise you all to trust in the strength of your sword arm over tales and legends.
That was shouting, what you just did. Must be. You really are Dragonborn, then.
I'm
glad
taking
you're
command
on
here
our
for the
side.
moment. You
We
have
taught
what
that
you're
dragon
doing,
not to
let
mess
the
with
Jarl know
Whiterun,
it.
didn't we?
Look, you already have been told you're not allowed here. Turn around and go back the way you came. We're constantly in trouble. All the
You're someone who can get things done. I like that.
Looking for my husband, Nazim? Check the Jarl's backside. That's usually where he steps his...
You're finally here. I serve Jarl Balgruuf as steward.
You heard.
Enjoy your visit
So
to
what
Dragon's
happened
Reach.
at the watchtower? Was the dragon there? Dragonborn? What do you know about the Dragonborn? So it's true. The Greybeards really were summoning you. Masters of the Way of the Voice. They live in seclusion high on the slopes of the throat of the world. The Dragonborn is said to be uniquely gifted in the voice. The ability to focus your vital essence into a thum, or shout. If you really are Dragonborn, they can teach you how to use your gift. The Greybeards.
Didn't you hear the thundering sound as you returned to Whiterun? That was the voice of the Greybeards, summoning you to High Hrothgar. This hasn't happened in centuries, at least. Not since Tiber Septim himself was summoned when he was still Talos of Atmora.
Hrongar, calm yourself. What does any of this Nord nonsense have to do with our friend here? Capable as she may be, I don't see any signs of her being this, what, Dragonborn.
Nord nonsense? Why, you puffed up ignorant. These are our sacred traditions that go back to the founding of the First Empire.
Hrongar, don't be so hard on Avenucci.
I meant no disrespect, of course. It's just that, what do these Greybeards want with her?
That's the Greybeards' business, not ours. Whatever happened when you killed that dragon, it revealed something in you, and the Greybeards heard it. If they think you're Dragonborn, who are we to argue? You'd better get up to High Hrothgar immediately. There's no refusing the summons of the Greybeards. It's a tremendous honor. I envy you, you know, to climb the 7,000 steps again. I made the pilgrimage once. Did you know that? High Hrothgar is a very peaceful place. Very disconnected from the troubles of this world. I wonder that the Greybeards even notice what's going on down here. They haven't seemed to care before. No matter. Go to High Hrothgar. Learn what the Greybeards can teach you. You've done a great service for me and my city, Dragonborn. By my right as Jarl, I name you Thane of Whiterun. It's the greatest honor that's within my power to grant. I assign you Lydia as a personal housecarl, and this weapon from my armory to serve as your badge of office. I'll also notify my guards of your new title. Wouldn't want them to think you're part of the common rabble, now would we? We are honored to have you as Thane of our city, Dragonborn. Back to business, Proventus. We still have a city to defend.
Yes, my lord.
May the gods watch over your battles, friend. You've got 60 seconds. Go.
The Jarl has appointed me to be your housecarl. It's an honor to... The Jarl... The title of Thane is an honor. As my Thane, I'm sworn to your service. I'll guard you and all you own with my life.
Need a ride? Where do you want to go? That's fine. I can take you to... Where do you want to go? Climb and back, and we'll be off. Ever been to Windhelm? Oldest city in Skyrim by some account. They say the big old palace there was built by the cruel sea. If I make enough money from the farm, I'll buy myself a long ship to sail the rivers of Skyrim. You come here where you're not wanted. You eat our food, you pollute our city with your stink, and you refuse to help the Stormcloaks.
We haven't taken a side because it's not our fault.
Be on the lookout. The butcher could be around any corner.